Hi, everybody. I hope you're enjoying all the information you're receiving right now. Um, I wanted to give you a little story of how I got into LeBri. My neighbor was having a party next door, and she asked if I would come over. Well, at that time, I was taking care of my mother-in-law, who was full-time. I was her full-time caregiver. She lived with us, so any reason to get out of the house, I would go. So I went to this LeBri party next door, just to support my friend for doing this. And I thought, if I get a lotion, great. If not, it wasn't a big thing. It was just to learn a little something. So I go over, and I couldn't believe my face after I got done. I was a soap and water girl, so it was awesome to feel my face feel really soft and gentle. And I'd love for you guys all to find out how wonderful your face could feel after using LeBri. But let me continue my story. So, lo and behold, in March, as you know, my mother-in-law passed away. And I figured, all right, now's the time to get my LeBri up and going. Well, I also had my daughter try the products who had eczema for many years. And I've always tried to find a natural helper, a natural lotion, something that would solve this problem without having to have her on steroid creams like she had been. She used the products, and as you saw in that picture before, amazing. In one day, what a difference it made for her skin. So there are tons of testimonials about how well LeBri has helped people. But anyway, back to my story. So I jumped back in after my mother-in-law. I gave myself a little time to grieve and to process what just happened. I lost my full-time job, more or less. So I took a little while and I realized I've always had LeBri in my background. Let me make this my full-time business. So I started working my business and sharing it because I just love how my face feels, how it's helped my family with their skin issues, how I've helped other customers with their skin issues. As I was getting back into it, my father called and said his health is declining and he was wondering if he could come in so he could have a little extra support. Well, certainly I could do that for you. So, lo and behold, we're planning for him to come back in September, and I get a call that he's in the hospital. I go back, and I thought it'd be an in and out type thing, that it'd be a quick fix. Well, it was 3 weeks. 3 weeks I sat with my father, and then it was an amazing 3 weeks. I cannot replace that time that I had with my dad. It was just, I am so thankful for that time. You will never understand how wonderful it was not to have the pressure of being at another job or a boss telling me, you got to come back to work after a week. It was just wonderful to not have that pressure. And my father did pass, as you saw. So, and now I'm getting back into my work. But I'm telling you, if I had a 9 to 5 job, I would have been fired at that point because I was probably still on probation. And the beauty of it was, even when I was out there and I wasn't doing any LeBri, I was focusing on my dad, I was still getting paid because I had awesome customers. And that's the amazing thing about LeBri. Some days I don't do anything with it, but I still get a paycheck. I love sharing this product. I hope you guys um, learn a lot through this little show that I'm having here just to introduce you to LeBri and see why I love it. And I know it'll help you. Now, if if there was some way that who would like to earn an extra 500, 800, $1,000 a month? Is there? I'd love to hear what you're posting and put it down. Let me know what you would do with an extra $800 a month to your family budget. Would you take that vacation? Would you pay off debts so that you can enjoy a stress-free life? Would you like to have retirement, extra retirement money? Would you like to have an emergency fund? I would love to share. I'd love to sit down with any of you and talk about it, but I just wanted to give you my brief reasoning of how I got into LeBri. So I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, certainly post them. Can't wait to see the responses of what you would do with $800 a month in your income. Thanks.